A development proposal to replace a single-family home with an 8-unit complex is sparking major controversy in the northwest community of Montgomery. Some residents say the city's blanket rezoning policy is creating traffic issues and putting more pressure on aging infrastructure. Here's Mark Villani.
Yeah, this whole fence has to go down.
It's a beautiful red fence surrounded by a backyard garden, but this longtime Montgomery resident could soon have all of that overshadowed by a proposed development next door to his home.
I couldn't believe they'd destroy everything I've tried to make for 50 years.
Local designer Rena Cal Incorporated is applying to remove a single-family home located at 2004 52nd Street Northwest and to replace it with an 8-unit, nearly 10 meters tall fourplex-style building.
I lose all my sunlight coming into my house on the side there, and that's where my windows are in my kitchen and dining room. I'll never see the sun inside the house again.
Meanwhile, traffic is also a major concern. Home Road is often bumper to bumper with vehicles. You have to use that road to enter 52nd Street, a one-way already with no parking that's partly taken over by a bike lane. Finding a spot on many of the side streets is a challenge, and this proposed development only has 4 spots for its entire building.
The developers are coming in and they're going to maximize their profits at the cost of the neighborhood. You know, they finish developing and then they move on.
Adding to the issue is aging infrastructure. Montgomery is well known as the site of several water main breaks.
Even in this area in the last year, we've had 4 different water mains break, and there's really questions about the 60, 70-year-old infrastructure.
And some families say this development could take away from the neighborhood's character.
Just really will change the feel of the neighborhood. It's not necessarily that close-knit, tight community anymore.
But the designer says it's working with residents, encouraging communities to include clear provisions in their zoning titles to restrict multifamily developments in certain neighborhoods. This approach ensures safety and stability for both the community and investors. Area Councillor Terry Wong says that can't always be the case with a blanket rezoning policy.
We want to see development, we want to see housing, we want to see the ability for industry to move forward, but we have to be sensitive to where and when within communities these things happen.
It's sad. It's really sad.
And Mark joins us from Montgomery tonight. So Mark, how is the city responding to all of this?
Tara, the City of Calgary says it's reviewing this application, seeking to balance out a few things: technical requirements, citizen concerns, as well as the need to grow more affordable housing here in our city. Now, the review itself will look at a few different items: engineering requirements, the new building's height restrictions, its coverage, as well as safety and health requirements. A lot to digest here for sure, but public feedback can still be accepted up until tomorrow. In the meantime, the city says it will conduct that full review and evaluation, and it will provide its results into that sometime next month. Tara.
Okay, Mark Villani live. Mark, thank you.